get their breakdown.
Welcome back to New Rockstars.
Shout out to New Rockstars, my guys. Shout out to the new Rockstars. Shout out to them, man.
I'm Eric Voss, and this is a breakdown of the trailer of Marvel Animations.
Run me that breakdown, my boy. This is the one for the breakdowns. This is him.
Voicing a 15-year-old Peter Parker, Coleman Domingo as Norman Osborn, and a broadcast of Marvel cameos, including Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. Broadcast of some names voicing a 15-year-old Peter Parker, Coleman Domingo as Norman Osborn, and a broadcast of Marvel cameos, including Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. While this animated series is not expected to be linked to the
Wait, so they're gonna get the Daredevil to play Daredevil? What the fuck? That's fire.
To let the show breathe in its own corner of the universe? Let's break down what we found in this trailer. And we have some incredible Daredevil and Punisher inspired shirt designs exclusive at our merch store, nerdriot.shop, which is one of the best ways to support.
Shout out to the merch, shout out to the clothes.
I'm gonna be wearing it throughout the new year, along with this Neil Nation I just want to go home shirt, because that's how I'm always feeling. I just always want to go home. All right,
I feel
we
that
open
shit,
this trailer in a
I do
comic
feel
book
that
shop
sometimes.
as we
I
hear
do be
the
feeling
classic
that.
Spider-Man theme song from the 1967 animated series, and we glide across some long boxes full of comic books. One box is labeled Marvel Comics as we zero in on the box labeled Spider-Man. The art style of the show is certainly inspired by some classic Silver Age comic book designs, while trying to make the world itself have a three-dimensional feel. Marvel Animation used Japanese-based Polygon Pictures to handle the animation utilizing CG technology. This cover featuring the proto Spider suit
that
from
other
this
shit
show
looks
is an homage
crazier,
to Spider-Man's
but this
very
looks
first
a
comic
little bit
appearance in
different.
Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1963. According to clips shown at D23, we will be getting his origin story, and similar to the way Sony's animated Spider-Verse films would use this original cover in different forms to introduce new Spider variants. Here, this universe's Peter Parker saves Harry Osborn. In early December, they actually released the first issue of Your
So in this one, bruh, now listen, I'm all for my brothers, but since when was Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn brothers?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the comic book
brothers.
That takes place before the events
I
of the
don't
series.
think they was ever brothers. Not even in the comics was they some brothers.
Name and costume. They
Norman Osborn? Does that sound like a nigga to you?
We push in on the title of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, written on lined notebook paper, and that is then covered in Sharpied doodles, something that we've seen from Miles Morales and Kamala Khan, and even Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in the 2002 Sam Raimi film. But this paper tears away to show Peter waking up, and actually he is upside down.
Shout out to Sam Raimi.
As we move through these vignettes as if we were reading an actual comic book. So again, Peter is voiced by Hudson Thames, who also voiced Peter Parker on the What If series, but while on What If, he was trying to emulate Tom Holland. Here, Hudson is bringing us an all-new version of Peter Parker. Originally, this show was conceived as Spider-Man Freshman Year, and many of us thought it would focus on the MCU's Peter Parker before his involvement with Iron Man and Captain America Civil War. But
I was thinking that.
A totally new universe that will show us this Peter Parker's origin as Spider-Man. And instead of Peter Parker finding a mentor in Tony Stark,
it's definitely another universe. This nigga's black. Norman Osborn is black. This is definitely another universe.
Norman Osborn.
This
we
nigga
see
is
Midtown
black.
High School. This is Peter's canonical
every
high school,
other way in
it's
alternate
depicted
universe.
As this style of a brick building. Peter is greeted by Nico Minoru, a character from Marvel's Runaways, voiced here by Grace Song.
The Runaways. Wait,
and she has blood magic
what did they do a show with?
Wait
a minute. They did a show. That was the CW, wasn't it? I know it was. It had to be. Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. Boy, no, not the goddamn Rock Band now. No, not the Rock Band. Marvel. 3 seasons of this shit, bro. 3 seasons of this shit. It was 3 seasons. And shout out to them, because this is actually a cool show. Like, I know these people, bro. They're from Disney Channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course they're gonna be in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. What's his name? He was the he's the werewolf in Wizards of Waverly Place. Yep. And then we got Shorty was in some other stuff too, bro. She'd been in some other stuff too. And damn, where's the other one at? Well, I just saw another one, bro. I just saw one. I swear to God, I did. Is this Jack Doherty? Boy, who the fuck is that? Oh, hell no. Get me back to this fucking
He
video.
also
Fuck
bumps
no.
into Pearl Penguin, voiced by
I don't
Kathy
remember him in the
Long.
show.
In the comics, she's Wave, a superhero from the Philippines who can control water. She calls him Petey, and he says, "That's him, all clumsy Petey Parky."
We got a female
and I love
Aquaman.
that. We get a quick
Okay,
flash
okay.
of
I
Peter
know about
drawing
those.
costume concepts in his notebook. Again, a classic trope dating back to Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man film. Here, his suit designs have the underarm web wings, something that Steve Ditko drew for Spider-Man, starting with his first appearance in Amazing Fantasy 15.
Classic.
We also saw the web wings make an appearance in Spider-Man Homecoming.
True.
Lonnie Lincoln sits beside Peter at the lunch table. He's captain of the football team at Midtown High and voiced by Eugene Bird. In the comics, he becomes Tombstone. Their teacher name is Mr. Campbell, which we were wondering might be a reference to Bruce Campbell, who Sam Raimi loves and puts in nearly all of his movies, including the original 3 Spider-Man films.
Hey, he is one of the GOATs. He's OG. He's in all of them.
The 4th Spider-Man
He's in
movie
all of
was
them.
to reveal him as
He's an
Quentin
OG,
Mysterio. But obviously, this teacher doesn't look anything like Bruce Campbell. And we get a first look at the new suit as he swings through
almost
the
like
comic
the nigga's
frame.
black.
It's very DIY, and it uses
It's almost
a
like he's
hockey
black.
jersey. And in fact, later in this trailer, we hear someone mention wearing hockey pads, which is a reference to the line in The Dark Knight.
What's the difference between you and me?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
We see that the web fluid he uses is held in a canister under his backpack and
Vengeance.
via the tubes on his arms. But obviously, you can see how all kinds of stuff could get snagged. You know, there's a certain sense in which where I am right now doesn't really matter.
Is this an ad?
I granting you might press so in the description. Now we hear the
Boy,
classic theme song, but
I see
with
it
this
all,
really
I see
great
it
hip
all.
hop remix. Spider-Man saves Harry.
Come on, let me hear the
Osborn
rest of the
getting
shit,
smashed by a
though, bro.
truck
Come
as
on.
He's running from some kids who are chasing him, trying to grab him. Meanwhile, a streamer live streams Spider-Man after saving Harry, and we see all kinds of fun
Niggas
details
is on
in the
Instagram
comments that pop
Live
up
with
on the
it.
stream. We see Jay Wilcox. That dude looks tragic. There was actually a Marvel inker named John Wilcox who inked some issues of Spider-Man. Could be a reference to him. Omega Toaster writes, "Kick his ass, Seabass." Kick his ass, Seabass. Obviously a line from Dumb and Dumber.
That's a classic.
And Hot Dogger writes, "Is that Bugman?" And Hippie Hamster, "The newest Avenger, Trash,
Trash
Man."
Man.
All just roasting Spider-Man on his
Damn.
homespun appearance. The
Think
one-
about this. We're about to see this shit from a perspective of niggas is gonna be clowning on Peter Parker for trying to save the world. Niggas is clowning you on Instagram Live for dressing up like a nigga in red and blue.
Only 31.
Look
been here since
goofy
day
as
one.
shit,
You're
boy.
about to
This is
blow up,
crazy.
Stevie. So
Imagine
obviously,
being
this is a
Spider-Man
Peter's
and you
live
getting
stream, but just some
flamed
kids live streaming
on the
themselves
live
attacking
stream.
someone,
Yo,
which,
Blank,
like,
appreciate the
yikes.
likes.
After
Welcome to the
Spider-Man
stream.
ties them up, Stevie loses this day one as a Bradley comment. "The one and only 31. I'm unsubbing." Also, he writes, "Why are you filming this?"
Nigga said I'm
by Based
unsubbing.
Berry?"
Yo.
And we see a name, Lasagna Earth Theory, and I
Yo.
love that because a flat theory, not tasty enough. You got to get a couple layers of ricotta
it's crazy,
between
bro.
those layers. We also see an R. Taylor. There are a few R.
L,
Taylors.
did I know I just seen that, bro. Nah, I knew it was gonna be some millennial shit. What did that just say?
Ricotta in between those layers. We also see an R.
I want my donation back. L plus ratio. L plus ratio. We still saying that shit 2025.
Taylor. There are a few R. Taylors associated with the Marvel Universe, like a stuntman
Get it
and
gone.
a video game
Get it
co-director,
gone.
but I wonder if it's just Rip Taylor. And then the comments here are also mentioning how the stream is back up and must have gone down when Spider-Man beat them up, and then he restarted it after they were webbed up. And then something from Screwball. And Screwball is an actual social media influencer villain.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Oh, he's reading it right now.
Made an appearance in the Spider-Man game. She's all about live streaming herself and getting famous, so it makes sense to see her lurking on other people's streams and try.
The bitch said, if you want to see better content, check out my channel. We do not do self promo in other people's chat. The fuck is wrong with you? What is?
Trying to
Get
them
out
over
my
to her
goddamn
channel. If
chat,
you want
man.
to see better content, check out my channel. Next, Spider-Man swings
Check out
past
your
an
channel.
elevated train.
Bitches, you
Makes us
swinging
wonder
through
if
the
he's gonna have
motherfucking
to
city like me, nigga?
stop at
Fuck
some
that.
point. Then we see Spider-Man, Nico, and Harry Osborn hanging out playing board games, and then we see this universe's Aunt May, and she kind of looks
Damn,
like
that
Marissa
strong
Tomei,
ass
Kari
chin.
Wahlgren, recurring voice actor.
She is cut. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even see that. They dead ass drew her to look like her in real life, and I respectfully to her, but that is a clean cut ass chin. Them niggas, the animators literally was like, we gotta make it look as real as possible. And they fucking drew on the goddamn. Golly.
From Rick and Morty, his voicing Aunt May in the show.
That's
then Peter
crazy.
swings away from a bus crash that he just
Why they
stopped.
do her like that?
And not to physics nerd a Spider-Man trailer, but we are
Why
fairly
did they do
certain
her
that
like that?
car stopping so suddenly, its back wheels came off the ground. I mean, it's still essentially a head-on collision, but I'm sure Peter did the math and he figured out a way to like offset the weight or something. Also, yes, catching
it's
the car
Peter.
before
He's
it
smart.
hits the bus
He
is
do
the
that- he do
same
that
move
shit.
Peter Parker did in that YouTube video that Tony Stark showed him. The car before it hits the bus is the same move Peter
Niggas used what?
Parker did in that YouTube
That's bar for bar the exact same scene. Niggas did the exact same scene.
Then Peter swings away from a bus crash that he just stopped, and not to physics nerd a Spider-Man trailer.
Let me see the
we're
swing.
Fairly certain that car stopping.
The exact. Look at dude jumping out the way.
So
now let's see. Let me see the clip.
Wheels came off the ground.
Now let me see that clip.
Still essentially ahead
now
on
let me see that
but
clip.
I'm sure Peter did the math and he
Bro jumped out
a
of the
to,
way.
like, offset the weight or something.
Same bus.
So yes, catching the car before it hits the bus is the.
Dude jumps out the way. He comes swinging in. Flying.
Peter Parker did, and that YouTube video that
Tony
Tony Stark showed
niggas called
when
this
he
shit
first met
bar
Peter
for bar.
and
It's
Wayne
fire.
revealed that he knows he's Spider-Man. Then
That's
Peter
crazy.
fights this arsonist villain.
Okay,
Marvel
see
is
now I
revealed
gotta
that the
check this shit out
character is
though. I
mutant,
really do
according
want to
this
watch it
press
now.
Release. Next, this speedster could be James Sanders, aka Speed Demon, using some sort of tech to give him advanced speed, and then Peter backbends to dodge him. I guess
Speed
recreating
Demon.
Neo's bullet dodge from the Matrix. Next, we see Oscorp Tower and a portrait
That
of
was
Norman
clean.
Osborn with Captain America. Captain America isn't the only Marvel superhero.
I know this is an alternate universe because that nigga Captain America would not be standing up there with him. He would not be standing up there. Do you not? He would not be standing up there. You know what year he is from, bro? Look at my likes. Yo, appreciate the 2,000 likes, bro. Blank. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. Can see on the show. More on that in a bit. And
Thank you for the 1,000 likes. Thank you.
We know that Norman will be acting as a mentor for Peter Parker.
It's a real one. It's a real one.
He'll know that he's Spider-Man as well. Much like how in the MCU, Tony Stark figured out Peter Parker was Spider-Man. Norman is voiced by Coleman Domingo in the series.
But they did try to
Summer's D23 that he's excited to portray
10K.
Norman
Listen,
to become
you
part
don't
of the
even got to
MCU
do all
as
that. But
Norman
if
needs
you
to
come in here just to do that for me, I appreciate you for real.
In a reflection and building
Like,
glass.
let's
In this case,
do it.
looks
Let's
like
run
an
it up
homage to the
together.
black symbiote suit Peter Parker shot in the marketing for Spider-Man 3 in 2007. Here, it's the opposite.
Yo,
a
so they
pale
really
white
did
suit, which
take a
reminds
lot
me
of different scenes from all the different things that you love and put it all in one.
of his future
You
foundation
really
suit
would have
from
to
Peter's
be
time
able
with
to
Reed Richards, the
understand
Future Foundation and the Secret
the
War
references,
2015
bro.
crossover event. But for now, I think we're just gonna
But I
call
really
this
do
his
fuck
Oscorp
with
suit
Spider-Man,
and tease a few
so-
other looks for this series in the past. And this suit,
Oh.
interestingly, has some red soles on the boots, which makes me think that there's some kind of
My nigga got red bottom Balenci Spider-Man suit. What the fuck?
interesting ability on the boots. And then we get the final title image, and at the top of that, that looks like the Scorpion Stinger. So he's gonna show up in the show as well. Show creator Jeff Trammell has revealed that a lot of heroes and villains can make an appearance on your friendly
Dang. Hold on, this is like, damn. Rage? Hey, Rage. What the fuck is he doing in Spider-Man? The fuck is this?
Spider-Man. We know that Charlie Cox will be voicing Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio will be voicing Kingpin Wilson
What the
Fisk. We
hell?
can also expect to see characters like Doctor Strange and
See, now
Iron
that's
Man.
what Doctor
and
Strange looks
Chameleon
like to
and
me.
Scorpion
That's
and Doc
definitely
Ock,
Doctor Strange.
Rhino and Dr. Kirk Connor's Lizard, or maybe before he's Lizard.
Oh.
That's why I think this show might be better off not being connected to the MCU. And the same way that
Facts.
X-Men 97. I think
Yes, take a note, Disney. We do not need all of these extra universes. The movies can be their own thing. But then y'all try to tie the shows in and the little snippets and then the little Christmas trademarks and then the little, we don't need the specials, bro. Quit with all that bullshit. Quit making all these extra shit. Quit trying to connect shit. Just fucking make a good movie. That's it. Just make a movie. Just make a movie that we all want to watch. Can you make an Endgame? Can you make a, we don't need to be all that. We're past that, right? It's not the shit no more. So let's move on.
was better
Let's
being
fucking
in its
move on.
own animated universe where a lot of these characters could appear.
Quit tying
and they
shit
could just be
together, bro.
their true
We
selves
good with all
without
that.
having to link to every node of the canonicity of the MCU across like 30 titles in 12 years. Some of them being not that
Like,
great.
bro,
If it's animated, you have the freedom to really
Iron
just
Man
start
goes
fresh
all the way
and
back
have
to
versions of these characters that
2008. Do you think I really give a fuck about what's still going on with Iron Man? That nigga's gone. Y'all killed him off. And then he's fucking Doom? Now he's Doom? Nah,
makes sense
bro.
to this character.
He's
Also,
just trying
bit
to
of an
grab that
announcement here,
money.
New Rockstars has a channel membership where you can just hit that join button down by
Ain't that some
subscribe and
bullshit?
get access to some really great custom emotes. We have a new support tier that we just rolled out. Access to select breakdowns completely ad-free. So that means we're not gonna have any internal brand plugs in the middle of the
you
video.
said
or
ad-free,
breaks
my
from
boy?
YouTube that
I'm
pop
not
up.
paying
We're
for
gonna
that,
have,
though.
Like,
Time
we're
out.
gonna be doing
Is that
weekend
it?
series. Now, don't worry.
Hold on.
We're still watch breakdown series that we do. For example, our upcoming Road to Daredevil Born Again series. Now, don't worry. We're still gonna release all of our content
I never watched Daredevil. Is it worth watching?
as normal here on the
Might be.
standard version of our channel. We're not going to make any
Might be.
changes to what we
Might
do.
be.
This
Might
is going to be something a little extra that we
I
do
haven't
to
watched it all the
supporters
way
that
through
already
fully.
help
I've
us
watched
out that
maybe
way.
1 and
Huge
2,
thanks
3
to
episodes.
Noah Chen and Brandon Barrick for helping with the research on this breakdown. Comment down below with your thoughts. Follow me at EA Boss. Subscribe to all 3 channels of
Hell
the
yeah.
Rockstars Network for breakdowns and news coverage.
Fire video, bro. They always got some cool ass shit. Shout out to my nigga right here, bro. He always goes crazy. What they in here saying? Future Future Foundation suit looks amazing. So that's what it is. The Future Foundation, was that the all white one, the crispy with the red Balenciaga bottoms, or the Louis red bottoms? Is it Louis Vuitton to do the red bottoms?